Hi, this is Dan Baldwin, Telecom Association founder, and this is the weekly video blog for Friday the 13th, March 2009. If it's not too unlucky, I'd like to discuss the three big ideas that I took away from the Channel Partner Show that was held in Las Vegas March 1st through the 3rd. Actually, I got there on Saturday, February 28th, a day early, so I could attend the Telecom Annual Agent Conference. Telecom gathered 100 of their best closers at the Gold Coast Hotel from 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. on Saturday before the show opened, and it was pretty eye-opening as far as the master agencies go. And that's one of the three big ideas I took away. Master agency is as strong as ever, and I believe it's getting stronger. While there's certainly plenty of carriers out there that still embrace the agents coming to them direct, Touchstone is very friendly to direct agents, TMC is very friendly to direct agents, and many others. The master agency model, I think, is as strong as ever and is getting stronger. I talk to a lot of carriers that only want to go after master agency, and I can understand why. The master agents are tough to get into, but when you see how they come to these trade shows basically with their armies, you can see that they're very well organized and they have the ability to pick and choose which carriers they want to use, and when they do pick a carrier, it's for a good reason, and they can move quite a bit of business. The master agencies that I saw in force at the show, let's see, Intelisys, they had a great party at Dre's. They always have an annual party at Dre's, but they were there in force. WTG was there in force. Vince had a great party at the Voodoo Lounge on Sunday night. And then, of course, we've already talked about Telecom. They had 100 sub-agents all at the Gold Coast Hotel. They had a 9-hour show Saturday, and then Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday they had both a breakfast and a dinner hosted by one of their providers, and the provider paid for breakfast or dinner and did a 30-minute seminar with all of the Telecom sub-agents, eating quite happily, learning. It was a great way to educate the sub-agents. So I think the master agents really are doing a good job educating the sub-agents and moving volume through the carriers that way. The second big idea, multi-location. Every single carrier I talked to was very, very big on moving the agents away from just the individual accounts to selling multi-location. 10 locations, 30 locations, 100 locations, be it retail, be it business. That's what they're looking for now, because of course when you get the multi-location, then you can sell hosted VoIP solution, IP PBX solutions, and of course MPLS, where you're joining all the locations, both their voice and data networks, over a single MPLS network. If you listen to the video that you see down below me, Dan Foster of Megapath talks about how they are specializing in multi-location accounts, as are others. We actually started a new category in our vendor directory, which we'll be publishing soon, that features multi-location providers where they are specializing in those multi-location accounts. The third big idea was managed services. Managed services, not making everybody a ton of money, but it seems to be the glue that's going to hold a lot of sales pitches together. What are managed services? We're talking about remote backup of a company's data. We're talking about remote control or remote hosting for their calendaring applications, their email applications. That which you would do on your own Outlook server, now you can do remotely. The biggest splash was Nuvox at the Telecom Agent Conference, talked about how they were rolling out Google Apps. What's Google Apps? Google Apps are Gmail, the Google Calendaring, and the Google File Hosting. This is going to be selling for probably $10 a seat. Again, not making agents a ton of money, but helping you get into those multi-location accounts, because these are the sorts of applications that the multi-location accounts are looking for. Having someone take care of the email, someone take care of the calendaring and the remote hosting of important files. Why do you want to get Google Apps through Nuvox/Telecom instead of Google directly? Well, Google, they don't do a lot of customer service or any customer service outside of possibly responding to email. But Nuvox, Telecom, They're getting together to put together phone support for these Google apps, and that's the primary value that Nuvox will be bringing to Google apps and other carriers after Nuvox, I'm sure. So those are what I think are the three big ideas from the show. Again, master agency, stronger than ever. Managed services is going to be the glue that holds a lot of pitches together as you're going after the third big idea, multi-location. But what do you think? I'm interested in what you think. Argue with me. Tell me that I'm full of hoo-ha. Click on our LinkedIn Telecom Association member link just below, and you can go ahead and start a conversation or respond to a conversation that we've started. We're doing all of our discussion group through LinkedIn, so click on the link that you see below me, log in to our LinkedIn Telecom Association member page, and either respond to other discussions that have been started, or pick a fight of your own. We look forward to hearing from you and having you discuss your thoughts regarding this video blog or anything directly with the other Telecom Association members. This is Dan Baldwin for the weekly video blog, Friday the 13th, March 2009. Thanks a lot for listening. Look at all the stuff that you see on this week in review. It's all great stuff, especially all the vendor news that you'll see over to my left. Those are all the headlines that you missed if you're not getting your vendor blast directly. So make sure you click on them. The vendors have a lot of great stuff that they're putting out, and it's sure to make you rich. And we're hoping that you get rich no matter what you do. This is Dan Baldwin signing off. Thanks a lot.